Here we go. Never in a million years would I have thought to return to Sonic Adventure, and here I am. Hello. Welcome to an Ultimate Modding Guide series, a series siphoning the best mods on the internet to give you an even better Sonic experience. That came out slightly as a typo, but kind of makes sense. As the name states in the title, we are looking at Sonic Adventure on the PC. Surprisingly, people actually like this. Spoiler or no, I really hate this game. But no, in all seriousness, I know a lot of people actually do love this, so this is one of the reasons I wanted to do this video, to give you guys one of the best mods that you guys can do for this. And to give you guys a better indication of how these mods will really perform, I'm going to be posting some Dreamcast footage as well as GameCube, so you can really see the differences and similarities, because there's quite a lot when it comes into these mods. There's only one mod that is a compilation of a bunch of other mods, but it's done in one pack, very easy to install. SADX. Exactly how I feel. It's an installer that compiles all of the best mods of Sonic that you can muster. Download link is down below, so you can install SADX mod installer, so I got you covered. Installation is as easy as you think it is. All you have to do is find a location of Sonic Adventure, point it towards that, and you're ready to go. Now, this is where a lot of people are going to find really interesting. You can customize Sonic Adventure exactly to your liking. Do you prefer some of the lighting on the Dreamcast or the GameCube? It's got you covered. Oh, I don't like the polygonal figures on the Dreamcast. I prefer it on the GameCube. You can do whatever the hell you want. This is what makes this mod great. If you think everything is crap on the Dreamcast, but you think the GameCube is pretty god tier and some other things, it's got you covered on that too, and then some. Basics come as basics go. Let's start with the resolution. So how does this run? Does it look pretty nice? Whatever resolution that your PC is running, it's got you covered. It can go up to 4K, 256 by 1080, 1080p, whatever resolution that you're really thinking of doing, it does it. And the best part about this installer, it does it automatically. I have a 256 by 1080 ultra wide monitor that I have actually right here, and this game just looks stellar, honestly, just running it like that. I personally do love playing a lot of games in ultra wide perspective, and Sonic Adventure is no less of that experience. A clean, buttery smooth 60 frames per second. You won't be really getting anything higher than that. However, 60 frames is pretty much fine for Sonic, since there are no hitches, no buttering, no anything like that, like in the Dreamcast or in the GameCube, where there might be some slight discrepancies, even though it usually keeps a pretty consistent frame rate in most departments on those games. One of the features that this mod does provide is having a clean HD UI, meaning you can actually toggle the original UI if you're not really too big of a fan of that, but if you want to really go into the newer UI, you can do that too. This was using Sonic Adventure Dreamcast to kind of use as a reference, so if you're not really too big a fan of that kind of UI, you can always switch that back too. The best part that I really do love is that it actually scales your UI, and it looks absolutely great. So whatever resolution you're running, it does all the work for you, so you'll appreciate that. So next, we're going to go into the graphics. If you guys don't know, I did do a port for support on it. I will admit it's not my best work. It was done a couple years ago, but it will give you a decently concise difference between either the Dreamcast International version and the GameCube. But what's nice about installing this mod is that it gives you different options that you can install. Let's go into the lighting. So the thing is, a lot of people don't really like the glossy textures of the Dreamcast, or they prefer the more eggshell look on the DX. So whatever choice you want to do, if you feel one is more objective than the other, that's the nice thing, you can toggle that on. Next, we're going to move into water reflections. You can toggle this on the Dreamcast or the DX version. There is more of a customizable version here on SADX, but you can get that done too. Either way, I think it's going to be a very subjective take on how that's going to be. Character models, let's go into that next. And you have no idea how many people have told me, I prefer the Dreamcast models so much more, I prefer the DX models so much more. You can do whatever the hell you want. You can do on the Dreamcast version, which I actually do like it because it's a little bit more charming, but I do like a little bit more the modernization of DX polygonal figures. So the choice is yours on that. Same thing with textures too. Do you prefer the Sonic Dreamcast textures, or do you prefer the DX? You can really choose either or, and that's the beauty of that. There are some advanced features on this too. I personally am not a big fan of how the new Sonic Adventure DX title screen looks, so I actually opted to do the Dreamcast version. I just thought it's a much more appealing and beautiful title screen, and you could toggle this on and off. And if you guys didn't know, the Dreamcast version actually does contain some DLC or newer content that unfortunately can't really be accessed that well. But the nice thing is that with this mod, it allows to install all the supersonic levels that you can install here. And from what I know, they do play pretty nicely. I haven't gotten to them yet personally, but an option is there, and that's a good thing to have. What I do like about this is you have complete controller mapping. If you want to go through a wired process, you can. If you want to go through Bluetooth, it recognizes that as well. Whatever button you do feel like mapping, it can really do that, and it does it in spades, and it's very, very easy, and it's very clean. And honestly, I just had a really great time installing this and just playing that. So why haven't I put other Sonic Adventure mods on this list? And the reason is simply because I just want to give you guys the basic essential functions to make Sonic DX on the PC the absolute best version that you can run. Yes, I am aware that there are other character models, or maybe there are even other add-ons maybe that I'm not aware of. So if you do know what they are, please let me know down below. I've always liked to learn what it is. While I'm not the biggest Sonic Adventure fan at all, I can appreciate that there is a lot of passion, love, and dedication, not only for the fan base of Sonic Adventure, but as well as the modding community. And seeing how beautiful and easy it was to install this mod compilation, I think is a testament to how awesome the Sonic fans are. In all seriousness, how they're very dedicated and passionate to creating such an easy experience for people to play and access, and that's pretty commendable on that part. So what do you guys think? Do you think there are other Sonic Adventure mods that I should have added, or do you think this is pretty good for how it's supposed to be? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you do love this video, a like would always be appreciated, or a dislike, a subscription, or even the join feature if you guys want to help, just like these people. Oh, I'm sorry, these people on my right. I really do appreciate that. But if you want to see some other Sonic Adventure videos or other videos I've done, my left will have you covered. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. No more rams. Take care.